beautiful salad bowl full of salad bowl lettuce. And I wanted to share this with you guys, because things that have a shallow root system don't need to be planted in a lot of soil. Soil is expensive. Also, I use mostly grow bags, but a grow bag is definitely more expensive than this $1.49 salad bowl from the 99-cent store. I also grew some giant German radishes, that's it, in those. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick how I did this. So when you're thinking about this whole project, this is one of my 5,000 seed containers. Let me put a weight in that, it's windy. And I'll just tell you about this real quick. So this is actually, I think it was Huggies wipes that come in here. And I was like, ew, it has leaves on it. What can I do? So I actually use this as my transitional seed carrier, because there's 3 other larger containers. One's kind of separated by seasons. But then when I'm going to plant something, I put it in here. And it's usually not this messy in here, but I can put the pins if I need a temporary popsicle stick. A lot of times the labels are in here. And I'll put like little post-it notes on there, like direct sow. Because the sad part is, when I'm not in my garden gardening, I'm in the house thinking about gardening. So I'm inside doing some stuff like this. But this thing was awesome because one of the things that would happen when I'm out here is I'm planting multiple things and I would forget like what seed I just dropped in a particular container. And also they blow away in the wind if you just sit it there. So I used the little thing that the excuse me, that the wipes popped up in, and it's not really going to blow away. And then I can also remember what I had in my hand, because I'm a lady of a certain age, and it's about that time where I'm like, what did I just do? So anyway, that was my repurposing of this. But back to what we were doing. So I'm looking for my salad bowl. I apologize, you guys, for not being more organized with this. I was digging around in it. There it is. And you guys are like, yay! Okay. And it did have the direct sow on there. Close that up. Get it out of our way. This is another little clamp thing that I use. Just little office supplies you have around. So when I'm dropping seeds, I'll use that to kind of weight it down, and especially close these little bags. But anyway, I got this salad bowl lettuce. I think this is the one I got from Little Shop of Seeds, or Homestead Heart. The ones at Little Shop of Seeds, which I think is this one, actually, is just 75 cents a bag. So you add that 75 cents onto the $1.49. We're under $3, and you've got a couple of handfuls of soil. And the salad bowl lettuce I love because of the variety. This stayed in here much too long. I never let it go this long. It's a cut and come back thing, and then continue to sow seeds, so that it's kind of succession planting. But it's just so lush and beautiful. I have a feeling that a lot of this may be better because of the heat and that it's been in here too long. But if that's the case, after I cut it and wash it, we don't throw away anything. We'll put this in the compost, or I'm going to put it in some water and make a version of compost tea. So either the compost bin, which I need to open because God only knows what's going on in that, or give it back to nature where it came from. and I'm gonna just drop it in some water and use it to fertilize stuff. So first thing we have to do, oh, that's not cool. That's one of the things that happens with my Wacky Me drill I told you about. You guys, I've had this over a year and 6 months. Got it on Amazon because it was a good price, because it had, you know, all the different size bits, and it had 2 batteries. And let me just say something right now. What you just saw me do, don't do. Don't, you know, change bits and have your hand on the bit when there's a battery on there. So, no. Anyway, we're going to take off the little price tag. I can't stand stickers on stuff. It's not important. And then we're going to drill about 3 holes in it. Now, containers dry up so quick. This is going to be, especially smaller containers with smaller amounts of soil. So you're going to have to be watering this quite frequently. You know, just remember that. Also, if you're like, what is she working on? This is actually one of the leftover shelves that I had from, you know how I have everything in my garden on the little shelves that I didn't put together to stack. And there's always like an extra shelf left. So when I need a working space, I just take like a bucket or 2 and I put it there, and I make myself like a little potting table. I've also made other places to put plants by using the leftover shelves. So anyway, carefully we're going to that's enough. So we got our holes, and I think I got some soil over here somewhere. So this is just some Kellogg soil that was in a grow bag here sitting around. Add it in there. Really didn't need that much. That. Going to do that a couple times. And actually, when I start something, I kind of like to see the drainage. Sometimes when you're drilling the holes in the plastic, you get the little fragments of plastic around the hole. So you want to make sure that you do have the drainage. Yep. We're good. Okay. It's so funny, you guys. I probably said this before, but when I was a little girl back in the 1800s, I didn't, you know, play outside a lot, kind of by choice. And I never really, you know, played in the dirt or whatever. I didn't have an aversion to it or dislike it, I just didn't. And now, it's kind of like I'm making up for lost time, because I got gloves, but, you know, I don't have to. So one of the things about when I do this, so when I'm not wearing a glove, you know, then I got to handle the seeds. It's kind of windy today, and I don't like sowing I've actually had seeds blow out of my hand. So I'm just gonna, broadcast quite a few. And this is lettuce that I'm not trying to get it to head. So it's okay if it's kind of close together, because you see the result over there. It's funny, I could stick this on, I wouldn't sit this on the table in front of somebody, hand them a fork, drop a couple of my cherry tomatoes in there. There you go. So this is actually to one of the candidates for me just putting a piece of net over it to prevent the birds, whatever. So that's that. That took all of 5 minutes. I would suggest if you're gonna do it, do more than one. And again, I did the radishes. I harvested those earlier in the week, so I don't have that to show you. The radishes did really, really well. I tried radishes 3 times, failed twice because they were too close together. Bulbs need room to bulb. So I learned that, and actually got some radishes. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't have any over here now, but I'm probably just going to put a piece of net over the top of this and clip it with some of these clamps until they come up at a decent size and can fend for themselves. So that's my little salad bowl lettuce. You want to call it a tutorial, you can. And again, that cost me probably altogether like $4. And with prices the way they are now, and all the recalls and all the weirdness that's going on, how much would a bag of this cost? And how comfortable do you feel now with the listeria and some kind of weird stuff going on with actually eating it? And the more I pick this, the more I'm going to get. So thanks for coming along with me today on the salad